name is Cade and welcome to my channel. Alrighty everybody, so in this video I am going to be sharing with you how to find a real estate agent to sell your home. Now before we actually get into the video, I wanted to briefly cover how agents sell homes nowadays in the typical way it's done. Typically what happens is, as an agent, I will go to a client's home, do maybe a listing presentation, and we put their home up for sale. Now what tends to happen is that agent is going to list the home, put it on the market, on the MLS, and then they're just gonna wait. And they're just gonna wait until a buyer's agent calls their phone, schedules a showing, and sends them an offer. Take note, there are some instances where as an agent you are actively seeking other buyers or other agents to help connect the transaction and make it happen. But again, typically what happens is that an agent who lists a house for sale just puts it on the market and then they wait. So with that in mind, realtors need other realtors to get transactions done. Because as a listing agent, I'm not the one going out and sourcing different buyers to try and buy this home for my client. Again, that's typical. Sometimes you are going out, you are finding buyers, you know of people who would want to buy that house that you're selling, but typically you need other realtors to get transactions done because they bring you the buyer. Now stay with me here because I am getting to a point. So with this all in mind, what is the best strategy for you to choose the realtor to sell your home? Well, in my experience, the best realtors to choose are the ones who have a great sphere of influence. You want a realtor who is well liked in the community and knows a lot of other realtors. And not that they just know them, but they get along with them. Because again, realtors are going to do business with other realtors that they like and trust. And so if you are using a realtor to sell your home who is not really well liked, other realtors are not necessarily going to bring their buyers to go see the house and to work with you because they just don't like that realtor. Now, keep note, this is not ethically or morally correct in the aspect of realtors in the realtor world. You're not supposed to do that, but I'd be lying if I sat here and said it doesn't happen. So keep this in mind when you are hiring a realtor to sell your home. Again, you want someone who is well liked within the community, who has a great sphere of influence, and they know a lot of other realtors. Now, this may come as a shock to you, but again, if you are using a realtor to sell your home, you don't necessarily care about how much volume that they do or how fancy their listing presentation is. It really all comes down to how well liked they are within the community, how many realtors know them. Because again, if you have a realtor who is very well connected within the community, they know all these other realtors and those realtors like them, they're going to bring buyers to their listing and they're going to get the transaction done. So this is all great. Now we know that most realtors just slap up the listing and they wait for a buyer to come. And with that in mind, you need to use a realtor who's well liked. But how do you actually go about finding those realtors who are well liked and have a good presence? Well, the first place you could start is with family and friends, right? Word of mouth. When you get a word of mouth referral, those people who refer that realtor to you have used that realtor. Doesn't necessarily mean that the realtor is well connected. So just keep that in mind. The best way to know if a realtor is well connected is through social media. If you go on the social media pages of a local realtor, you can look at their followers and who they're following. And if they're following a lot of other local realtors who are liked and known in the community, chances are that realtor does business with those other realtors. And so if you list their home with them, they're really well connected and they'll be able to get you a buyer fairly quickly. Another great way to figure out what realtors are well liked is asking other fellow realtors. So maybe say you have a friend or those word of mouth referrals that you got from your friends and family. You can ask those realtors, hey, if I didn't use you, what's another realtor that you would highly recommend, someone you like to work with and do transactions with? I guarantee you every realtor has 3 to 5 realtors that they like to work with and that they would highly recommend. And take note, if you do that strategy and the realtor says that, nah, there's really no one else that I would recommend, I'm the best in the business, I would probably stay away from that person. We as realtors are a very tight-knit community, and we really don't mind, at least the down-to-earth ones in my experience, sharing other realtors' contact info and using other realtors' expertise to best help a person. I mainly work in Saudi, the Green Valley area, and there's someone who wants to buy in Tucson. I can help them, and I can do that. But say their specific situation is in a specific part of town where I know one of my realtor buddies does a lot of business. I would be dumb and selfish not to hand off that lead and referral to my buddy agent who specializes in that area, because they're gonna know of houses and homes that are coming up on the market that I don't necessarily know about because they're in that market every single day. So if you are looking for a realtor to sell your home and you're asking other agents for referrals and they tell you they're the best, stay away from them because they're probably not. So that's going to conclude this video. I hope all of that made sense, and now you have a little bit better of an idea of how to go about finding the best realtor to sell your home. Again, number one thing is use a realtor that is well liked, has a big sphere of influence, because the way they actually sell homes is through other realtors. So you need a realtor who is well liked in the community and they have lots of realtor contacts. And again, the best way to go about finding that is through word of mouth and social media. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the content, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment down on this video because it helps the algorithm. It helps push this video to more people who need to sell their house. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Kate Olaf, and I will see you in the next one.